What if the Roman Empire never collapsed? What if the greatest superpower in ancient history continued to rule the world, even today? In just the next few minutes, let us explore an alternate timeline and see just how different our modern world could look if Rome had never fallen. For centuries, the Roman Empire dominated Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, leaving an indelible mark on history. But in the year 476 AD, the Western Roman Empire finally buckled under the immense pressure of barbarian invasions, internal corruption, and a spiraling economic decline. But let's imagine a different timeline, a world where Rome managed to survive its crises. What if it had reformed its government, strengthened its borders, and continued to expand its influence across the globe? How would our world be different? First, imagine Europe as one massive Roman superstate. Instead of the dozens of separate countries we know today, like France, Germany, Spain, and Italy, the entire continent might be a single, unified political entity. The Roman Empire. This means no medieval kingdoms, no fluid national borders, and possibly no devastating conflicts like World War I or World War II. Europe could have experienced centuries of political stability under a single, centralized Roman government, shaping a completely different geopolitical landscape. Next, technology could have advanced hundreds of years earlier. The Romans were masters of engineering, building incredible roads, aqueducts, and cities with advanced sanitation. If that innovative spirit had continued without interruption, inventions like the steam engine, electricity, or complex industrial machinery might have appeared centuries ahead of schedule. The world in the 1500s could have looked like our 1900s, complete with railways crisscrossing the continent, bustling factories, and maybe even the first glimmers of early computing. We could have been living in a steampunk Roman world. Christianity also would have followed a very different path. The religion grew and spread within the Roman Empire's borders. If Rome had never fallen, its vast infrastructure and unified culture could have allowed Christianity to become a truly global religion much sooner, spreading far beyond its historical reach. As a result, other major civilizations and religions, like the powerful Islamic caliphates that rose in the 7th century, might never have achieved the same level of global influence, or may have developed in entirely different ways. A powerful and wealthy Rome wouldn't have stopped at its historical borders. With its internal issues resolved, the empire would have likely continued its expansion. Imagine Roman legions marching further into Persia, across the Arabian Peninsula, deep into the heart of Africa, and perhaps even reaching the borders of India. The empire's territory might have stretched from the Atlantic Ocean all the way to the Himalayas. A single, colossal empire controlling such a vast portion of the globe would completely rewrite the history of countless cultures and nations. Finally, Latin could have become the world's universal language. Instead of English serving as the global lingua franca, Latin might be the language of science, politics, education, and international diplomacy. Our modern cities might even be designed with Roman architectural principles, with forums, basilicas, and grand public works at their core. We'd be living in a world profoundly and visibly shaped by Roman culture. Of course, this is all just a fascinating thought experiment. The Roman Empire did fall, and its collapse led to the rise of the diverse nations and cultures that define our world today. But by imagining a world where Rome survived, we can better appreciate just how deeply this ancient empire shaped the course of human history. So, what do you think? Would a world still dominated by Rome be a better place? Or worse? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history's biggest what-ifs.